This is Zack and
Feedback 06.
Feedback
This
06.
is DBU plays, I guess.
Yep. We're gonna be playing Doki Doki Literature Club, a dating sim game with a twist. Individuals, yeah.
Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. Please visit some website, .moe. We're playing Doki Doki Literature Club. You agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to exposure of highly disturbing. Not her. She doesn't look like she's 11.
Oh God, here we go. This happy ass music is like. Oh, it's so happy. So which girl do we go for first?
I like the purple one.
This one right here?
No, that's pink.
Well, okay, so the one with the long hair. Oh, okay, what's our name?
Wait, they're gonna throw a title. I was like, we should be douche coon. But they're gonna say like douche coon coon.
So just douche? How about big douche?
Big douche coon. Okay.
Big douche, alright. How about you be douche?
I'll be douche.
You be douche coon.
So I gotta read all my fucking inner monologue. Okay.
Yep.
I see an annoying girl run toward me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl is Sayuri, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know the kind of friend you never see yourself making today? Which just kind of work out because you've known each other for so long? We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waking up. Though she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. What an ass. I'm a big douche.
I guess I'll be sour. We'll trade off on the characters' voices.
I overslept again!
God, that's gonna kill you.
But I caught you this time!
Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's me, big douche.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. God, read a book.
Fine. But you did wait for me after
She
all.
looks weird.
I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayuri. We cross the street normally and make our way to school. As we draw near, the street becomes increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, big douche, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I would dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Yeah. Sayuri likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
Oh.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or even have any skills before college.
Her head is way too big for her body. It's like imagine a balloon.
Did we accidentally turn big head mode on already?
DK mode.
Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs that will make you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why'd I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head, that's 6 times bigger than her body.
Yeah.
The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Suddenly, I jump out the window and kill myself. Here's the disturbing content.
The idea of clubs just... Oh, wait.
Sayuri, take me to please. I guess I have no choice, but we'll start with the anime club.
Hello?
Sayuri.
I guess.
I look around. This is left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought,
No what?
well, that you could come to my club.
Sayuri, yeah.
Yeah?
There's no way I'm going to your club. Sayuri is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she can't read. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President.
Vice President.
That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Oh, cupcakes. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if this is an airhead or she's stupid. Yeah. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yeah, cupcakes.
Yes, let's go!
Let's go. Something happened. Today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayuri across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayuri, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. And dies. Everyone, the new member is here.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. Yeah, I glance around the room. It's a pleasure meeting you. She's got big tits, purple hair.
Big tits, purple hair,
Sayuri
yeah.
always says nice things about you.
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Aw, big douche, what a nice surprise. Robot
It's
girl.
gonna be Robot Girl.
She's got antennas. Welcome to the crib.
The-
Beep boop boppy.
What does ... mean in this? Just. Yeah, just look at me.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
He's just like, sorry. Natsuki.
Humph.
Girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. The small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. And a bitch. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayuri.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayuri says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. You should be the narrator.
Sayori says that quietly in my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki.
Nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
That is correct. It's great to see you again, big douche.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same
Just
class
got
last
keeping
year.
that Weird
That-
posture.
yeah, what is that? I have perfect balance.
According to my calculations, this is
Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic.
loose.
Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little...
You too, Monica.
Come sit down, big douche. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them, I'll get them.
Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then how I makes I did that? How about I makes I did that? Then how about it makes
Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears.
So cute!
Kawaii!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
I'm gonna get in trouble.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down.
Just like deep throats, he's like.
The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself.
This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything.
She technically did. Sayuri said.
Well, maybe, but not for you, you know, baka.
Called it. Alright.
I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? That was big douche.
Yeah.
Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Sure. Hey, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. What? That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
Oh, she does like the Terminator. It's like... So what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I should tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori.
Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayuri seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, learning literature helps me analyze, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. You humans, people, it feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it, like taking over.
Taking over the world.
And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica's really a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement.
Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. I like reading, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we will really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Big Douche, what kind of things do you like to read? Well,
Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that.
Non-fiction. Manga.
Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change.
What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile.
Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. She likes deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well.
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Yeah.
I read a horror book once.
I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level.
Yeah, I've
At this rate, Yuri
read
might as
worse.
well have been having a conversation with a rock.
Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori sidles up beside
whoa,
Natsuki and
what's
puts her
going on
hands
here?
on her shoulders. I know you!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
It's literature club, it's not a fucking writing club.
Right? Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them.
Not creative writer. Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form is writing to oneself.
Ah.
You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing you the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have experience writing too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Guess it's the same for Yuri.
Aw, I want to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay, well, time to hit the old dusty trail.
I need to charge my battery.
I mean,
This is my charging pose.
it's just a big fucking plug goes up her ass.
Where else would it
Of
go?
course, right? I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. What does this have to do with literature? That way everyone is even.
Well, now they have to write something.
That's the right.
Yay! Let's do it!
Please now, we have a new member, and I think it will help us get, a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of our club. Isn't that right, big douche?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again.
I know why you cried, big douche, but it's something I cannot do. There's still one problem.
What's that? What?
Hold on, there's still one problem.
Oh. I thought you were talking to me.
Hey, what's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time.
I never said I would join the club. Sayuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and
I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But. I'm sorry, I thought.
Big douche.
You all.
I'm defenseless against all these
That'll
girls.
work on me in
How-
2 minutes from now.
How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls.
Yeah. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Happy. Okay.
One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and
Touch me.
down.
It really did scare me for a moment.
Ooh. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
What are you gonna do about it? Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, sure. Okay, everyone. I think I made that weird officially in today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Big douche, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Down, 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 dip, 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 dip. What is la 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 la?
Yeah.
Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Big douche. Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed up after school for
Wanna
clubs.
go home and jerk off? Sure might as well. Tie a rope to your feet and we'll float away. You got a balloon for that. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the 2 of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. We're looking at you, Yuri.
Alright.
I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
It's time to write a poem! Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most.
Alright, so we want to pick something that Yuri, right?
Yeah, so she likes mystery.
Mystery tears? No! Alright,
Whisper.
Whisper. No! Wait, she's dark and mysterious, right?
Fear.
Fear? No! Damn it, fantasy.
What?
Are we sure that's what happens?
Maybe we gotta pick the opposite. Forgive? No!
I
God.
don't know. Like, why? How come Monica's not? Or who's not a choice?
Yuri is the only one. Yeah, how come Monica's not here?
Or is Monica's not there. Dark.
Dark. No! What about the opposite?
Joy.
Like joy?
I don't know. Nature.
Nature? We're failing miserably
know.
at this. Passion. No!
You want me to look it up real quick?
No. This is gotta be a bouncy family clumsy promise. No! God! Child.
Star Scare.
Yes, finally one. Wrath.
Philosophy. Philosophy.
Alright. Tragedy.
Tragedy.
What is going on here?
Turn it out.
Yes. Alright.
I like melody.
Melody. Damn it.
Uh,
Melancholy.
Existence.
Existence? Good call. Memories?
together. Treasure game.
Horror. Yeah. Okay.
I can't believe what kind of fucking nonsense we just.
Oh
fucking
God, yeah.
wrote.
Who knows what
I
that?
get big douche. Glad to see you didn't run away on this. Ha 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 ha. No, don't worry. It's a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word.
Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone's already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, big douche. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
What are you gonna do, kill me? Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back in her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Big Douche always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with my busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable. And we gotta cut.
We'll
We'll
just
see what kind of
save.
fucking nonsense.
Alright, we'll save it
What kind
here.
of fucking nonsense we wrote. Well, this is probably more than one episode, but next time.
Yeah, alright, next time on this.
Alright, I gotta get rolling.